Hello. Making the world a better place for people with dyslexia and other associated conditions like dyspraxia and so on is a great idea. But what can you actually do? What are the actions that you can take that will be effective for those with dyslexia? Well, here are 4 things that you can easily do that will make the world a better place for people with dyslexia. They're not difficult, but you need to remember them and internalize them so that they become automatic for you. We all do. Number 1, if you are dishing out information like instructions or maybe something that's happened to you that you want to tell people, or directions or points for discussion, whatever the information is, dish it out in small chunks, a bit at a time, bit by bit. Think of your information as a big meal. If you try and eat a starter, a main course and a dessert all in one go, it will overwhelm you and give you indigestion. If you eat a bit at a time, you can savor each mouthful and really enjoy the experience. It's the same with lots of information. If you spew it out in one great dollop, it will be a mess. No one will be able to make sense of it, and especially not the people with dyslexia who will be overwhelmed. Instead, give it out bit by bit in small chunks, small pieces, in a digestible format. And remember, do this always. This one action will improve the world for lots of people. We all love someone who can explain things calmly and clearly. Become that person. Number 2, what you can do to make the world a better place for people with dyslexia is to use a lot more colour in your visuals. If you're presenting information to people on paper or on screen, make it colourful. Not crazily psychedelic that will overwhelm the reader or the viewer, but use colour to separate areas for individual attention. Use colour to draw people's attention in such a way that they will remember that piece of information that was in a pink box and that it was about so and so, and that the bit in the blue box was about something else. Or you might use a different colour font for different topics. Use your imagination. And remember, if you're presenting information in a massive long stream of black print on a white background, how inviting does that look? Not inviting. When people call it to mind, and dyslexic people can be very visual thinkers, what will they see? Just pages and pages of anonymous black print on a white background. Or, and much better, blocks of colour, not too densely presented, perhaps with some icons or clear but not distracting images that they can call to mind and associate the information that they are trying to remember with. You may need to try different styles and see how it is received, but believe me, it's worth the time and effort if you really want to communicate information effectively. Improving the world for dyslexics, point number 3. Be open to new ideas and out-of-the-box thinking. I call it innovation. Be brave and face your own insecurities on this. You may think that you have covered every angle, but maybe you haven't. Expect the unexpected and give it serious consideration. Do not be dominated by previous thinking. You may have complete confidence in your own intellect and intelligence, and I am sure that it is first class. But you are undoubtedly the product of your upbringing, your influences and beliefs, and the way your brain is wired, your own genetic inheritance. Embrace new ideas and new angles of thinking, and be prepared to discuss them and accept them or reject them on their merits, not just because they've caught you off guard. Finally, in improving the world for dyslexics, point number 4. Understand that dyslexia and the associated conditions are a disability. They are a disability for a reason. It means that conscious thought, effort, and time needs to be put into managing daily life and work. Ask yourself, what does that actually mean? What does it mean for where you work, for where you live, or for the things that you do? Do not take anything for granted anymore. What you can do on autopilot, some people find a struggle. For you, it may be a breeze to go from A to B to C to D in a process. For dyslexics, it may make no sense. And if the process makes no sense, they don't know what to do when they run into something that they didn't expect. What is easy and obvious for you could be difficult for other people. That might impact their productivity or their happiness. They might not want to reveal that they are failing, and so they cover it up. So be alert to what is happening. Be sensitive and considerate when investigating these situations, and be prepared to offer support. And also look for the reverse. What is easy for other people, those with dyslexia, that might be difficult for you. How does that work in your life? That is real teamwork, and it is how we flourish together. So, to recap on how to improve the world for people with dyslexia: 1. Give out information in small chunks. 2. Use colour in your visual presentations. 3. Expect the unexpected. And 4. Dyslexia is a disability for a reason. Be sure that you know why. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. If you found this video useful, then why not take a look at this one? I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.